Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for July 11th, 2021. My name is Suzanne Wagner. I'm a professional psychic. I hope you enjoy my daily blog. If you do the numerology today and you add all those numbers together, you get the number 14. And if you add the 1 and the 4 together, you get the number 5. The number 5 indicates that it might be time to get out and go for a walk. Yes, the number 5 is about the physical body, earth energy, taking care of yourself, eating properly, drinking lots of water. It's a bit warm outside, but what about a water park or walking by a cool mountain stream in the shade? It's time to move and go towards really enjoying the scenery of this amazing life. Don't miss out. Don't sit inside and get stuck behind the phone or the computer. Get out and get away from those things that make us feel entrapped by a life controlled by others. In nature, we get to reclaim moments of our wildness. That wildness gives us tremendous amounts of energy, and that can be revitalizing in ways that feed our soul and nurture our more healthy patterns. We all need to connect to those things that give back rather than constantly take. Discover how easy it is to be genuinely happy by going towards the simpler things in life. I will see you out there. Okay, so let's all get out there together. I'll see you out there. And when we pass by, smile and acknowledge each other. We need to reclaim our humanness. The astrology today. The moon is in Leo, and it gives us a much needed boost of energy and confidence. This moon squares Uranus, adding a more determined streak to this complex day. Sometimes we need to have a bite behind our barks. And today might give us just that. Saturn opposing will try to thwart and muzzle some of us. Fortunately, rules do count in many circumstances, and while we are seeking a better balance, we are still going to have to make a series of adjustments in order to get there. Expect to have some be so deep in their own issues that they may escalate situations to new and dangerous levels. Desperate people will do desperate things to stop, delay, or obstruct progress that will inevitably occur. No one will stop this astrology from going forward. Certain things are progressing. Anyone who gets in the way of this bullet train is going to regret it. Those that breed more chaos are only going to get caught up in their own self-created storm. Such situations tear themselves apart from the inside out, and an unraveling has already begun. This astrology may try to create delays, but eventually volcanoes always will blow. Mercury goes into Cancer, and it will be there until the end of the month. Those with the skills to speak, hear, and see will be given an added boost of intuition, and that will reveal things hidden behind the many curtains. And memory is very good right now. Those with the insight will not forget nor forgive. Notice the mood and the tone that is building. Momentum is gaining ground. This is where things will get very interesting. My quote for today. I remember when I was younger being above the tree line in Colorado in a boulder field at the top of a ridge. Out from under the boulders were massive amounts of ladybugs flying away in the warm summer sky. They had nested at high altitude and deep underground for the winter. Now they were emerging to seek out food and mates. I thought, what a marvel to see thousands of such lovelies. The power of nature is so strong. The secrets of nature are often hidden from the dangerous views of most humans. I hope you find a treasure trove of ladybugs to warm your heart and delight your inner child. Search for them in the wild and hard to reach places. They know that up there is where they will be safe. And my blog for today. I am going on a short vacation with my husband to go up to the organic farm that he worked on in his 20s for a 50-year anniversary celebration with all of those that had worked the farm. It will be a wonderful gathering as all of us are getting older and the owner is probably in his 80s by now. It is important to celebrate these landmarks of time and reconnect to those that have made us into who we are today. Northern California was the destination of many seeking a more wholesome lifestyle and those that wanted to protect the land while learning to live in harmony with that land. So much of the organic farming was organized and energized by those in this area. Solar energy expanded to the public around the same time. While solar was started by a NASA scientist, it was the young people whose mindset was focused on helping the planet that realized the tremendous value of solar energy and began promoting it. They pushed against the powerful oil companies that were destroying our ecosystems, a living, breathing David and Goliath story that pretty much no one has told. My husband was the youngster of the group. He was part of the handful of men and women that promoted solar and pushed against the antiquated ideas of those resistant to change. Today, I celebrate all those that took it upon themselves to try to promote innovative ways that were the beginning of the green energy movements. They quietly kept putting solar out into organic farms and then off the grid houses, refusing to play the political games of the oil tycoons. Because of them, there are even more now that see the value of organic farming and solar energy. The young have really grabbed hold and are taking these ideas to heart and making them more mainstream. Look at how even in the big grocery chains, they have organic produce now. And notice the stores that even when the electricity is cut off, have solar backup or generators. I am proud that my husband was one of those that was determined to make that change and saw it as his life's calling. Meeting the NASA scientist in Northern California drastically shifted his life from being an organic farmer to going back to school for electrical engineering so he would have the credentials and power to shift perceptions on a broader scale. There are many more that have followed in the footsteps of those few, and many more needed to raise up their voices to the highest level so that we can now, after over 35 years of promoting organic gardening and solar energy, can take this technology towards its potential that can and will save the planet. Thanks, everyone.